It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. First and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richard. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Bisons. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle. They'll look to throw. He's got it! And he will score! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Bisons. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
So, Mike, leading up to the Super Bowl, one thing we talked a lot about was the impact special teams would make. And here we get a huge play in the return game. I mean, you think about Desmond Howard, my old teammate Devin Hester, Percy Harvin. They've all had touchdown returns in the Super Bowl, and that was nearly another one.
It's first down, and they'll run. Yards are hard to come by there. They'll work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing, Richardson. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. In motion is Hill. Back to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll throw here on third and short. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Plenty of scoring already. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From the 35, it's first and 10. On On the give, this is Kamara. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Shaheed in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Bisons. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Bisons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. On second down, Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On play action, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bisons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Valdez-Scantling on the move. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw out of the gun. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Bisons. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bisons move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Throwing is Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's gonna let this one go deep. That is hard. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will go all the way. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Bisons. Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Bisons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. A second down throw for Richardson. Going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. In motion is Hill. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hard. And he will score. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Bisons. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Richardson operating from the pistol. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go with a counter on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A hit, and he has lost the football. The defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll go. Richardson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing now from the gun. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Richardson to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Bisons. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. will return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here's Richardson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
2nd and 7. A run here with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Kamara.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, that they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Olave is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Kamara.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run here with Kamara. Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it'll be Kamara. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Bisons. Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bisons stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. On 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. They'll run. It's Kamara.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.